Hey, good morning, Saginaw Bay fishermen, fisherwomen. This is the Saginaw Bay weather forecast brought to you by Frank's Great Outdoors in Linwood. I'm meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Let's get to it. We have storm systems, two of them. We also have wind in the forecast. So here we go. Here's the radar. The snow trying to develop, and it looks like we'll have the snow developing through the afternoon hours across Saginaw Bay. Here is the watches or the advisories and the warnings. The thumb, the pink, northeast shoreline under winter storm warning for 5 to 8 inches of snow. Saginaw Bay, mouth of it officially under winter weather advisory for 4 to 6 inches of snow. Here is the radar forecast. And we're going to be looking at 2 storm systems in this forecast, and you should know that we have all ice building conditions, but we also have circulating winds with these storm systems. Typically what happens is you go southeast to east to northeast to north to northwest to west, and each one of those sectors of wind direction gets it for about 6 hours or so. So this is this afternoon. The snow develops and it picks up, and then this is this evening. It's snowing, and this is midnight tonight. It's snowing. And this is 3 and 4 and 5 in the morning. It's coming to an end tomorrow. And tomorrow will be a dry day, but a windy day before the next snow comes in Friday night. So snowfall totals. Let's call it 4-5 inches on the bay. You're going to have 15 to 25 mile an hour winds. So you're going to have reduced visibility in the night tonight and tomorrow. And in the thumb, the eastern part of the thumb, you may have 6 to 8 inches of snow. Okay, so now the big picture. You know how to work these isobars now, don't you? Do you like this kind of? Remember, when you see the isobars tightly packed, that's the wind machine of the atmosphere. And you're going to see that, especially on Sunday coming up. So this is how I hope to help you plan ahead on when you want to safely ice fish. So here's our storm system, and note the isobar packing tomorrow morning. That's a north-northwest wind at 15 to 30 miles an hour, and it's still windy all day tomorrow. We'll look at specifics. Friday, maybe somewhat lighter wind. Here comes the next storm. This is Friday night. This is Saturday morning. Watch the southern stream turn stronger, and this storm on the weekend will be a little bit farther to the east, but note the wind field. This is almost turns into what we call a nor'easter, and this is by midday Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 isobars, 40 mile an hour gusts out of the north, out on the bay. This is Sunday afternoon and evening, and Sunday night, and Monday stays pretty windy, Arctic cold, Monday and Tuesday. And no sign of a warm-up. When do we head to maybe flirting with 32? Well, you see out about the end of February, that 32-degree freezing line coming across Wisconsin on a west wind. So it's going to be the last days of February before we start to crack the freezing mark. Okay, so I showed you the snowfall here. What about Saturday and Sunday? This is a 24-hour snowfall into Saturday evening. It's probably a 2 to 4 inch snow, and then Sunday is probably another inch or two. The main story is it's wind driven. All cold temperatures, 20s if you're lucky, low 20s today, low 20s tomorrow, 20 on Friday for a high. These are high temperatures, which means the morning low is 10 or 15 degrees. Saturday in the mid-20s. So, Saturday may not be too bad before the wind machine cranks up. Sunday is a falling temperature day, windy and cold, 20 officially at midnight, then falling temps. Look at Monday, highs only in the single digits, which means at some point when the wind dies overnight, Monday night, Tuesday morning, or Wednesday morning, we go down to about 10 to 15 below zero on the ice. Tuesday, highs only of around 10. Wednesday in the lower teens. Thursday, these are high temperatures. Thursday in the teens. And this model, again, pitfall is it wants to be cold, but it brings us to freezing not until Monday, February 24th. All right, last thing for you here is the wind. Today, this afternoon and this evening, the wind starts to pick up out of the northeast up to 20 miles an hour. At some point this evening, overnight, a northeast wind, very strong right down the pike. Then Thursday morning, turning to north, 25 miles an hour. And then by midday, turning to west at 15 to 25 miles an hour. And in the evening, very strong as well out of the west. Friday morning, maybe under 15 mile an hour winds. Friday afternoon, Friday evening, so Friday might not be too bad. Saturday morning sunrise might not be too bad out of the southeast. Saturday, light wind perhaps during the day, and then the storm cranks up on Saturday night, Sunday. This is Sunday morning, northeast winds 20 to 40 miles an hour. Sunday during the day, strong winds backing to the northwest, strong 20 to 40 mile an hour gusts. Plenty of snow to blow around, so that will be pretty nasty out there. And that continues into Monday before dying down some on Tuesday somewhat. But remember, we're back in the Arctic air for early next week, which still with 35-degree water, the Arctic air makes that constant wind like what we had in January. So there's a few time periods there where you can pick out to be not blown off the water and be able to see, and that's Friday and maybe Saturday. But Sunday's a big red flag on a lot of wind, and later today into tonight also. Switching winds. So be careful there and catch lots of fish. I'm meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. This is the Saginaw Bay weather forecast brought to you by Frank's Great Outdoors in Linwood, and it's Wednesday, February 12th.